What's up, class? In this video, we're going to review all the important information from Airborn so that you guys can be able to summarize and see some of the key points and do well on the test today. All right, so first of all, I want to talk a little bit about the journal here that they find. Take a look over here. It says, the pages were all scabby as if the book had been soaked by rain and then baked in the sun. So, if it's soaked by rain and baked in the sun, it's probably looking pretty damaged, right? Next, I want to talk about figurative language. Even in that very first paragraph, we see that the author uses figurative language to describe how the moths danced around in the narrator's stomach. Who was the narrator again? The narrator is actually Matt Cruz. So we know that Matt Cruz is telling the story. I mean, the moths dance around in his stomach, so he's probably feeling pretty excited. For this next point, I want to move on over to the end, or near the end, because we see that Matt and Kate are actually pretty different characters here. Because, you can see them here. Because Matt here says, what does he say? He says, I think your grandfather was unwell and saw things, maybe, I added. All the friendly light in her eyes had frosted away, and it made me feel sick. No, he saw them. He'd been watching them for days. She clenched the journal in both hands, knuckles white. He was sick by then, I suppose, she said. But maybe he didn't mean us to think those last drawings were real. Maybe he was just imagining. So they're different because Kate believes that the animals are real and that we should search for them. But Matt is not 100% sure. He says it right here. He says, I think he was unwell and saw things, maybe. So he's a little bit unsure about the journal, but she wants to find out. And then at the final part of the story, Matt kind of agrees, right? She says, the coordinates he wrote down for the island, do we pass over them? And he says, I'd have to check, but I think not. Will you check though? Yes, I said. And if we don't pass over, will you tell me when we'll be nearest the spot? I'll do that. Will you really? She seemed amazed. Yes. So it seems like they're going to try to see whether the airship flies over the same coordinates that Malloy mentions earlier about how they're migrating. It's kind of gives this little feeling of hope at the end that they're going to find out whether or not it's real or not. All right, now you guys are ready for the test. Now go take on the day.